guys.
Hello!
For those of you just joining us, thank you. For those of you sticking around, having finished the wonderful David Crennan's GMing skills. David has been DMing for how long have you been doing this? How long have you just been in the GM seat?
7th grade.
7th grade, so...
Wow. 3 years.
43 years? Yeah. However long that is. Okay, so several decades, I imagine, right?
Several decades.
Okay, yeah. I mean, you look young and handsome, but I'm just guessing you have the wisdom of the ancients.
So, I don't know. Yeah. Say 25 years.
25 years. Okay, cool. So yeah, what you watched was literally a professional dungeon master doing his stuff. I have been a GM for exactly 10 minutes. I've been in and around the role-playing game circuit for probably like 20 years. But having actually sat behind this seat at the head of the table with all you guys looking at me expectantly, waiting for me to explain things as I'm trying to go through my notes and figure out how to play this game, that I have never done. So, God bless you all for being here.
Please.
Especially you, Ben.
We've done musical theater together
We
for
have.
years.
I've actually known Ben for as long as I've been
years.
playing role-playing games.
Let's not hold
So
this anymore,
no, come on.
The whole game. Let's hold
Your
it
hands
on
are
for
so
3
warm.
hours. You're right. Let's make this happen.
Yeah, let's just do this.
Let's just do this.
Who cares what they say?
I don't care.
I'll roll with my other hand.
I've known him since we were children.
Yes, literally children.
Since we did Pippin together.
Pippin? No, we met before Pippin.
We did.
Yeah.
You met me when I was a little fat boy.
You were never a little fat boy.
I was.
Anyway.
Too many Gardettos.
Way too many Gardettos. Speaking of, Rye Crisp.
Salty and delicious.
He wasn't asking anybody if he wants one. You're just exclaiming that he has one. And
Oh, I'm
He's
using them over
meant
here.
These are not community Gardettos.
I love the breakdown.
Rules of the
though.
street.
It says there's things he does in his downtime. There's things he won't do.
Yeah.
He would do anything for love, but he won't. Do
Such
these
as.
things. He won't cold-blooded assassinations. He won't do it.
Really?
Yeah.
Pussy.
I know, right? And he won't betray his employer when he's offered more money. So he's a real team player.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's
He won't
very nice.
Talk
betray
about
his employer.
jobs.
Work on a Sledge voice. I mean, you don't have to be Sledge. You can actually name him whatever you want.
Me too.
Well, I will, but it has to be low. Look at this guy. He's got an underbite.
I know.
So he's got a speech impediment.
Right? He does. Those tusks are going to get in the way.
This guy's Japanese.
Yeah, he's
He
Japanese.
does not look Japanese.
Yeah.
Like a redneck. That's how I was gonna play him.
You could be a redneck Japanese. I'm sure they have
Sure.
those. Guys out in Osaka, you know?
トラック大好きです。
Yeah.
Oh,
There's no way it's not gonna sound
You lived in
racist,
Japan,
though.
didn't you?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Well, then
yeah.
here you go.
He loves
Have
trucks.
this.
No.
And so you're going to be Mr. Emo Gentry?
I think so, man.
All right,
That's
man. Cool.
Hand you these.
Yeah, there we go.
All right.
You guys are without a face, which should be cool. Faces. I mean, this essentially Shadowrun is just it's the A team. It's like a near future A team. Those of you who don't know sort of the premise of the game, it's set in the near future. Corporations have run amok. Magic has returned to the world. Technology has sort of taken over. People have replaced parts of their bodies with machines, becoming cyborgs, and there is sort of a group of people who live off the grid that are called Shadowrunners, and that's who you are going to be portraying. And these Shadowrunners get hired out by different people, usually anonymous job-offering folks who are called Mr. Johnson every time. And so, or Mrs. Johnson. I think you call the women Mr. Johnsons. I think that's actually a
That's
thing.
the polite thing to do.
Yeah. You don't want
PC.
to be consistent.
Mr.
Oh, here,
Johnson.
here's for those of you with the dry
Grassy.
erase. You can have those.
All of us.
So you were hired out by individuals whose actual employers you don't know, you're not familiar with, and you're not allowed to ask. But they hire you out to accomplish tasks, and once you accomplish, these are called runs, Shadowrunners runs. That's the connection there. And you all have a particular set of skills.
A particular set of skills.
That includes growling.
So Ben is Street Samurai. which I explained. Rigger, I have explained. You are the decker. You are the guy who does all the hacking and the internet research and the computers and the cyberdeck and whatnot. And you are the shaman. You get to use magical spells. Have you been looking up the magic? How to do magic?
Bit.
Okay, cool.
We'll see how
all
that
right.
goes.
We're all going to work through this together. It's
Yes.
going to be a great little kumbaya coming together for this. You guys are going to be you guys don't know each other, or maybe you do know each other. That's fine. Some of you may know each other. Some of you may not know each other.
Okay.
Go ahead and decide amongst yourselves.
Cool. Okay.
You are all at a sort of convenience store.
Oh.
It's called the Stuffer Shack.
Is that a convenience store?
Yes, it is a
Stuffer
convenience
Shack.
store. It is the
Also a
largest
club.
chain convenience store in Seattle. You're all in Seattle.
Oh.
Oh, cool. I love Seattle.
Does it still rain every day?
I'm
What's
writing
that?
stuff.
It does.
73?
Acid rain.
It is literally raining right now while you're at the Stuffer Shack. What I
Cool.
need from
Writing
you
down stuff.
is a justification as to why your character is at the Stuffer Shack. What are you doing? What are you buying? Why are you there? And that's just something you can think about amongst
Here to
yourselves.
get a
Oh, I got
stuffer.
it already.
Oh, Jesus, you're all ready to go.
I'm ready.
Damn, Dan.
So, what time? You said it's late? Or
It is 3 a.m.
Oh,
At
perfect.
the Stuffer
Yeah.
Shack.
It's 3 a.m. at the Stuffer Shack.
Do you
What,
know where
There's
your
only
children
one
are?
what are
reason.
you doing?
There's only one
3
reason to
a.m.
get
at the
Stuffer
Stuffer Shack.
Will the stuffer shack have stuff that's not just like
Um,
groceries?
I will tell you what the Stuffer Shack has.
Okay, cool.
It has Game Masters only.
Ooh.
Chapter 3, Stuffer Shack.
The Stuffer Shack has, and I quote, bunch of crap.
Oh, okay.
You
that's
got
unusual.
air filters, automotive, soaps, hardware, first aid supplies, baked goodies, soy
Gardettas?
cups, gardettas, soy pasta, anything you could really want. It's like the Fred Meyer if
So
you're from Seattle,
Okay.
You know
or
what that
Target
means.
if you're from anywhere else.
Okay.
Gotcha. So it's actually okay. Got it.
Yeah, so it's more of a
a
department.
Target.
But it's sort of viewed as sort of the 7-Eleven would be.
Yeah,
It's,
because corporations are gigantic.
Yes,
So this
yes.
is like,
Mhm.
gotcha.
This is where exactly. They're called megacorps.
Gotcha.
Stuffer Shack is one of the megacorps, probably.
Stuffer Shack is owned by Renreiku Arcology, which is a Japanese
Boo.
company.
Oh,
who,
yay.
I might have got that wrong. Actually,
I
it might
like
be As Technology now that I think
Japan.
about it. Either way,
Get it right.
it is owned by a foreign corporation, and they have what's called extraterritoriality, meaning that they can have their own private armies, and they can't be influenced by the government. They actually have their own governing councils that they sit on. The
Very
10
political.
the 10 largest mega corporations, and they decide things.
I already know why I'm at Stuffer Shack.
Okay, Ben's ready to go. Megan Caves. Can I call you Megan Caves?
Yes,
Okay,
you can.
cool.
But you have to use both names.
I will. Oh
Okay.
yeah, no, I'm a man of my
Just-
word.
Perfect. I'm buying junk food.
You're buying junk food. Okay, cool. And so yeah, you're good. You're set. Why are you buying junk food? Are you sad?
No, no, I really need it. I'm watching a Stickball or a rerun of it. What I'm doing. So you gotta
okay.
have junk food for that. It's
Yeah,
important.
you can't just let that play. Do you know anybody else here?
No.
No, complete strangers. All right, Ben, do you know any of the other runners here?
I don't,
Okay.
but I have a part-time job
Oh, you do.
here at Stuffer
Oh.
Shack.
You do. Oh wait.
Just Moonlight. I run I restock. I'm a stock boy.
But you're off the grid. Like they're paying you under the table, right?
I use a different name.
Yeah.
They're paying me off the grid. Yeah.
That's called your SIN. Is your system identification
Yeah.
number.
Yeah.
So that's what runners have. Runners are not they are not recognized by the government. These are people who kind of fall.
No, I'm not using my real.
Off, so,
I'm not
yeah.
using. I'm not using my name, my proper birth
Right.
name, Sledge.
Yeah.
I'm using the name Gary Frick.
Perfect.
Wait, what is my real name?
Frick.
Now I have to know.
Okay. Nice. And so that's actually under your gear.
Yeah.
Do you have a fake SIN? Can you tell me what rating that is?
Where am I looking?
Right on here in the gear.
Gear. Oh, there it is.
Something's going to say fake SIN,
I
and then
think
it'll
it's
have
on
a
the
little
other
rating
side.
after.
It's on ID's lifestyles.
Oh, okay,
Bottom
you're right.
left.
Fake Sin rating 4.
Rating 4. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's good.
Is that good?
Yeah. So you were Gary Frick.
Gary Frick,
the
night stock boy at the Stuffer Shack.
at the Stuffer Shack. Okay, perfect.
Piece of paper? Oh, from
Excellent.
this? Yeah.
And so you were getting junk food for the upcoming Stickball tournament. Jesse, and you were playing. Remind me your character's name. again?
Gentry. the
Gentry.
Decker.
Gentry.
Human Decker.
Human. Oh, wait, aren't you an elf? No.
He's a human who wants to be an elf.
Yes,
He's
you're,
like a.
you're an elf poser.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a thing. Okay. So,
Alright,
what is
so-
Gentry doing at the Stuffer Shack?
I'm thinking like Gentry was up all night on the anti-establishment chat rooms.
Nice.
And he just got a little hungry, so he walked over to over the old stuffing shack, and on the way, hacked like $12 out of the bank.
Nice.
Just
Just a
like-
little
just
petty
like-
larceny.
Just to get practice in.
Yeah, just yawn, and you got your little deck, and you.
Like T2 John Connor style. With that thing, to the card attached to a wire, and the kid from Salute Your Shorts. Anyway.
That's a deep
So
cut,
short-
Ben. Holy shit.
Sorry, I go off on tangents.
Someone will get that.
All right, and lastly, Mr. Gaurav.
I am here.
You are playing.
I'm playing Hardpoint.
Hardpoint.
Hardpoint. He's
Japanese dwarf hardpoint.
He does not look Japanese.
Right.
By the way, he looks grotesque and horrible, which is why I picked him. But he's apparently a very nice dwarf. So he is here looking for parts for his many drones. And also to fix up his houseboat, which he lives on. Oh, lives on a nice houseboat. What a nice guy.
Makes sense in Seattle.
Yeah.
Houseboat
Yeah,
situation.
out on Lake Union.
It's got a little leak on it. He's here to fix it. Look for some parts.
All right, cool. Sounds good. So, why don't you all take this pencil right here, put a little X to where you were standing.
Oh, this is the
Yeah.
entire stuff.
Oh.
Pick an X,
Ooh.
I see.
and I can explain if you need details as to what you're looking at. I can explain.
Well, I'm gonna be over here. I'm putting some juice in the old fridge.
How are we going to know which X is which?
Putting it in the
So
fridge.
let me put.
Oh, yeah.
You're putting like mystery.
Yeah, do it. Put it. Make a little sledgehammer or something, or yeah.
I'm gonna put an S.
Leave your mark.
No, draw an entire sledgehammer.
Yeah,
A very tiny
Draw your
sledgehammer.
character.
You gotta put a G for Gregor. What was your?
This is
what was
really
your-
Take 20 minutes.
F game.
Okay. I'll be here. Let's
Okay.
see. I will. What am I? I'll draw. I'll be.
Dog.
I'm on the junk food aisle. You know.
The junk food
Yeah,
aisle.
exactly. Right there. You
Isn't
can
it-
see it.
Yeah.
Cheetos.
That's where the bugles are.
Yep. It's important.
They still exist.
They do.
Somehow they made it.
Yeah.
Dunkaroos
like
gone.
made it.
Bugles still in the
Still
game.
in the game. Where would electronics be?
I can actually tell you
Oh,
where
cool.
the electronics are going to be.
Perfect. Yeah, I'll
The
be
electronics are on aisle 2.
These aisles aren't numbered.
So that's toward the front of the store.
Is this aisle 2?
Two for me.
Two.
Yeah.
Aisle, yes. So this is.
Oh, cool.
This is gonna be aisle 1 and wait, hold on. No, this is a checkout here. So aisle 1, aisle 2.
Okay, great. So,
So,
then
yeah.
I will be here. I will be
Missile safety.
HP.
All I want to
Harry
know,
Potter.
where is the hot dog roller? I'm trying to get some of these 3 a.m. hot dogs.
Oh, the 3 a.m. hot
Ones that are
dogs?
really
Yeah,
thick, like ones
that
that-
is actually.
Junk food time.
Let's see. There is that's under E and F. Yeah, the cook it yourself microwave.
Oh.
Trademark. And you're gonna be eating synth meat. Is what that's
That
called.
sounds
Yum.
sumptuous.
Synth meat is, and you were right over here.
Okay.
Did you just say trademark
You're
after
chilling.
every Shadowrun thing we
Huh?
mentioned?
Yeah, they have so many goofy
We have to,
names.
man.
It's
Synth meat trademark.
it's so cute.
Copyright 2016.
Cool. And so I'm gonna place
Unless you're in like Hawaii or
our
something.
NPCs. One of them is here.
Okay.
One of them is here. And the
What place
gentleman
in there, Tyler?
over here.
NPCs.
These
Non-NPCs.
are non-player
Playable
characters, and I will explain who these
Characters.
people are. And then there's 2 little folks right here and right here.
They're in love.
Yeah, they actually are in love. So it's a lady
Oh,
Wow.
probably
Yeah.
figured it
They
out
call me
before you got
Gentry for
here.
nothing.
and it's
Yeah.
a man with a mohawk. Okay, cool. So
Aw.
if you could flash this for the camera, just so people can have an idea what we're looking at.
This might be in the camera. It might not be.
Oh, did we lose our
Yeah, cool.
our behind the scenes feed? Oh, because we had to put
Yeah.
up the disclaimer.
That's me the whole time.
All right. I'm ready to go. Okay. This
Cool.
starts out with something I wrote.
Here we go.
Here we go. Oh God, can you feel it? Here we go. Okay,
Is that part of it?
that's it.
You wrote that?
Feel my heats.
Why'd you
It's
write
getting
that?
steamy.
Yeah. Okay. The Stuffer Shack is a grocery store chain with numerous storefronts that speckle the ferrocrete-coated hills of the Seattle Metroplex. This particular Stuffer Shack sits in an especially run-down stretch of Aurora Avenue, backlit by the arcologies that have recently sprouted up south of Lake Union. Rain spatters against the faded synthcrete facade, while inside, gentle, lilting soft rock music plinks through the cheapo, hissing speakers. The fluorescent lights cast their pall on the handful of unholy denizens populating the aisles, lowlives who have found their way to this shrine of gluttony and capitalism run amok. A wet splash rises above the current heartfelt rock ballad as a rumpled man with a sad comb-over in the frozen food aisle casually throws up all over his synth leather shoes. The vomit will likely sit there until the morning crew arrives in a few hours, as the underage checker sits blissfully unaware at the front of the store, discreetly picking his nose, while his clingy dwarven girlfriend sits nearby, tapping away on her comlink. Near the freeze-dyed baby food section, an elf mother bounces a screaming child on her bony hip, trying in vain to calm the little monster's wailing. Two red-eyed wannabe gangers, a mohawked man and a scantily clad woman, are alternating between noisily making out and clumsily slipping cat food cans into their tight spike-studded synth leather pants. Then there's you! Life in the shadows has had its up and downs. Today is definitely one of the down times, as for some reason you find yourself browsing the aisles of the Stuffer Shack or stalking the aisles of the Stuffer Shack well past the witching hour. So, what do you do? Thank you. God bless.
He wrote that.
I like box texts.
And then you read what you wrote.
Then I read it out loud in front of you people.
The end.
So, yeah, what do you guys do?
Hack into the camera on the ceiling to look at this cute girl.
Yeah.
on the Decker pad.
Okay. Cool. So let's do that. Let's make a where are you at? You are Gentry. Make a hacking roll.
Hacking.
Yes.
All right.
Now.
Skills. It's my skills.
Right. Page 151.
Hacking.
Hacking
5.
is what is the skill on that?
The hacking. It's intelligence. What is it? Hold on.
INT is intuition.
Oh, okay. Wait. It's A.
It's A.
Is that agility?
No, it's not.
Oh man.
This is where
You could do agility, or you could do.
no, it should be
It's right there.
active skills. I know this is the thing that drives me crazy about these.
They're all different, though, right?
Right. So each skill has an ability tied to it, and I want to say that hacking is going to be logic, but let me just double check that for sure. That's 151. Right? This is our first test. I was so prepared. Okay.
There's L, A, and K, right?
What's that?
What is it, L, A, and K, the ones next to it?
Yeah, it's. I mean, that stands for. That's like perception, but it's sort of a broader. It's active. That's what it is. Active knowledge and something else. But I'll have it right here in just a second. I was gonna leave this open because I knew this was gonna come up.
Skill checks. You thought skill checks were going to come
I
up?
thought at some point you guys might roll a skill check just to make my life miserable. Screw you guys. So hacking is logic. So yeah, I was totally right. We did it, guys. Game's over. Thank you for joining us tonight. Okay,
won it.
so move that and let's see if we can clear some of those dice out of the way.
Holy cow.
What you do is you add. Dumb. Can you come back and straighten the? Okay.
All right.
Cool. So in order to make a skill test, you have to add your ability,
Okay.
which is what was that in the upper left-hand corner? So attribute.
Okay, attribute. Right.
The attribute, which is going to be logic, and add that to your skill, and that's the number of dice that you roll.
All right. It says 5 parentheses 6.
5 parentheses 6. So use the 6. That's because you have cyberware that increases it.
Oh, right. Okay.
So
if I have that, then that's.
So yeah, your cyberware is active. If you turn your cyberware off, then you can't use that bonus, but you've got it turned on because you're ready to party.
Oh yeah.
So
I know.
yeah. Okay.
Sideware on.
All right. 11 dice.
Yeah, 11 dice. And you were looking for 5s and 6s.
Holy cow.
Wow, we got a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
6 successes.
Six
Or
successes.
hits, as they're called.
Wow. The camera turns into a gun. No, all right.
Cool.
So you're sitting there. You got your little cyberdeck in. This is plugged in, and you wirelessly connect to an icon, which is sitting in the corner. You're looking through what's called AR. It's alternative reality, and you could see a little hidden icon over there, and you hack into it, and suddenly you are seeing what the camera is seeing, and you pan over and zoom in on the hot girl who has currently got her hand hand down the front of her boyfriend's pants because that's how she rolls. So you just keep watching that.
I mean, I'm just waiting for this synth meat to cook. So
Okay, cool.
Dude, don't
All right.
say synth meat like right after.
Trademark.
Yes. All right. Does anybody else want to do anything?
I'm stocking the juice.
Yeah. Yeah, you got a job to do.
I don't need to roll for that. I'm doing my job.
Cool.
I'm gonna say I found the parts and I want to check out.
Okay, cool. So you start moving to the front of the store?
Yeah, so this is the front of the store?
Yes, right over here. This is where this is the checker and his little dwarven girlfriend over there. This is the dude who threw up on his shoes, and
going
this
that
is
way.
the two cuties.
Okay, so I guess I just erase myself and put myself where I'm supposed to be.
Yep.
Yeah. I am
Okay.
vanished. Now I am
Well, as you move to the front of the store, with no warning,
Uh-oh.
the walls of the store shatter and fly inward, and deafening concussion rocks the store. The lights flicker briefly before the backup generator kicks in, revealing a nasty smoking gash in the front wall of the store. There are a few moments of peculiar silence. I know I wrote nasty gash on purpose. Go ahead and giggle. Few moments of peculiar silence when a ganger holding a heavy pistol stalks through the hole, followed by a twitchy hooded figure leveling an assault rifle at the nearest person, which happens to be you.
Cool.
my
So
God.
this happened at the front? Where's that?
Yes, you. The hole is like this.
That's what it sounds like?
there's a transforming wall.
Oh, sorry. Actually, this is. I forgot. There's two people right here. This is the mom and her and.
Oh, the baby?
Yeah.
Cool.
The baby. So, knock in here. Boom, 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 and you have gone. This is you, right?
Who,
Wait,
me?
no, wait. Which one is
I'm
you?
over here.
You're over here. Okay, that's right. I
Oh.
see. Okay, so
You're like right next to the
you
house.
are knocked flat against the wall.
Damn.
Take 1 point of stun damage,
Okay.
and you're
That
going to
is
be
on-
knocked senseless for this turn.
Can I get the dry erase?
Yes,
It's right here.
right here. Oop, there you go. Cool. Oh, that's right. You have a dry erase too.
So where do I mark that? Just right here?
Yeah, just
1x?
right there. Yep. Okay.
I'm on the stun track.
Yep.
Cool.
So the hooded figure is holding an assault rifle on the cashier and his dwarven girlfriend, and the ganger walks in and he's holding up a pistol and he says, "All right, trackheads, everyone stay down and none of you gets hurt, capiche? Where did that elf bitch go? You!" He points a gun at you.
Oh,
crap.
shit.
"Where is she?
Where's who?
Where is she?
I don't know who.
That elf bitch who was in here with her kid!"
I don't know who you're talking about.
I'll move the camera over to get a closer look at what's going
Okay.
on over there.
"Hey,
Or what? Yeah.
what are you doing?
I'm just getting some synth meat.
Hungry, huh?
Very hungry.
All right.
Looks like you're hungry too, huh?
You seen an elf bitch wandering through here?
Elf? Not recently. I just got here.
Now,
I think you're lying to me."
Really? Are you a good judge of lying?
now I'm in the back
Well,
of the store.
you're probably
here.
right then.
I'm in the back of the store. Here. I'm kind of tucked away here.
Yeah.
You know, I'm by the freezers.
Right.
And I'm halfway because I'm stocking. You know.
Right.
I take the third RC cola from the left and I pull it out, and the entire panel of the fridge is
Okay.
revealing a rack of weaponry.
All right.
My weaponry.
Okay.
That I brought from home. I installed behind the boss's back. I did install a weapon panel, activated by an RC Cola lever.
Okay.
RC
All
Cola
right.
survived.
I'm
by the
surprised
way.
that's still around.
Yeah. It got
Always around.
acquired. It's moved around. Yeah.
So I have my cachet.
Okay.
No one buys the RC Cola. That's why I felt comfortable
Yep.
turning it into a lever.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So the panel spins around and the dry ice kind of glistens
It goes,
as the
it
chrome.
goes back and then it turns,
Oh.
Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom style, and then there's my weaponry
Okay.
right there, and it's very quiet.
Yeah.
Like it turns very. It's on a gimbal that is very well oiled.
All right. Well, here, let me make a secret roll.
I'll have some Gardettos.
Secret roll.
And because
I just
Where's
feel
my
like
boy
that's
here?
what I wouldn't work anywhere. Gary Frick wouldn't work anywhere.
That's his name?
That's what it was.
Well,
Gary.
that's his fake name. 'Cause he's off the grid. His real name
Why
is
don't I
Sledge.
get a fake name?
You get a fake name. You're Hardpoint, bro.
Oh, why don't I have a real name?
Oh no,
then?
you have a do you have a fake sin?
It's just, or yeah.
Yeah,
but-
down there. Yeah, make up a name, man.
So you just gonna make up one? Oh,
Yeah.
Cool.
The world is your oyster, my man.
I want to be Gary
I need
Fleck.
You're Gary Fleck.
Gary Fleck.
Everyone does a variation of this name. It's very popular.
The same guy sold us the fake sins,
Yeah.
and we're like, oh man,
Yeah.
we're the Fleck brothers now.
They're all made in the same the same dude made them all.
That's right.
They're all.
It's
from
like
blood.
everyone naming their kid Brittany back in the 80s. You know?
Did I put my my secret book down somewhere?
Secret book?
You have a
Secret
secret
My book of secrets?
What does it look like?
I'm losing my mind here.
It was
Oh wait, is this it? This is probably it. Oh,
What? Am I resting on it?
is that it?
That's very secret.
We're not allowed to know you have a book.
We got it. We did it.
So far, off to a good start.
Thanks, Tom. Okay, so
Gary
this
Fleck.
is this guy, and he does this.
Oh, secret roll. Secret roll.
Into-
And
Before.
What do you roll so you can't see? Oh, we saw it all.
Oh boy. Okay. So that is one success,
Cool.
Is that half of them, or is that just 4
It's
dice?
to surrender. He successfully surrendered.
right?
Oh, man.
And then there's this guy who you didn't see.
Uh
There's a
oh.
guy I didn't see.
Perception. Oh, he gets this many dice. That's good.
Holy cow.
That's 3.
We're
Okay.
just taking your word for it right now. 'cause we
A-
don't know what's
You
Yeah.
can't see these rolls.
Dwarf steps out of the shadows through the gash in the wall. And he goes,
What kind of gash is it?
a smoking gash.
Okay.
And he goes, "Hey, Stubby, what's he doing?"
He's pointing at me.
Pointing
yeah,
at you.
yeah.
And I'd like you to roll an initiative.
Oh.
So,
Oh.
how we do that is
Yeah.
there is a initiative score. Where is it?
There it
on
is, right
your-
here.
Yeah.
Under
okay.
attributes.
So that's gonna have a number
7.
followed by a number of dice.
I don't know how to read this. Well, it says 11 plus 2d6, 2 6-sided dice.
Yes.
Or
So
am I doing? What is the 7 plus
7 plus here. Let me see.
1?
You probably just always do the parentheses part because
I
that's
would guess
after.
so.
That's probably
Yes.
after gear.
Yes, the parentheses. So yeah, your guy has wired reflexes, so he's a little bit faster. So yours is 11 plus 2d6. So you take that number and then you roll 2d6 and you add that to that number, and that is your
11
initiative
regular
score.
dice and 2 6-sided.
Yep.
Well,
Where
they're all
are
six.
the,
They're all six-sided.
Oh, these are all 6-sided.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. So I just take.
No, you take 2 6-sided dice, and then you add that number to the 11.
That makes it a lot easier. I was
No.
about to roll
13
This-
dice.
13 dice.
This confused me for a very long time, so I don't blame you for this.
So I'm just rolling 2 dice.
Yeah, you're rolling 2 dice.
And
yeah,
then adding that number
2d6.
to it, whatever
Yes.
that number is.
That now we're playing a game.
And everybody do the same thing.
Cool.
Okay.
There we go.
So 6 plus
Right, I-
Whatever that number was.
7 or 11.
It was 7.
In the parentheses.
No, 11.
Uh-huh. So that would be
17?
17.
17.
Okay.
Here's mine.
Great number. What do I do with that?
5 plus
I'll
8
tell you.
is 13.
13.
Oh wait, it's 9 plus DC. Wait, hold on. Wait, just kidding. It's different. 9 plus 9, 18.
18. Oh, 18.
18.
Okay. Wow.
6,
18.
okay. Here's mine. 6 plus 2, 8.
8.
Sad.
Okay.
Sad day.
And lastly,
Oh, 12.
12. Okay.
3 plus 10.
Yeah.
So, and then we have
That's pretty good.
our 2 boys here. Or our 3 boys, actually.
S.
Our posse.
You got Stubby and Crank, who,
Nice.
They're like Ratchet and Clank, but not.
but completely different than
Gotcha.
that. Yeah.
Classic Seattle names.
Yeah.
Stubby.
Generic Ratchet and
Ooh.
Yeah.
Clank. Stubby and Crank.
Stubby is lightning quick. So,
Quicker than me?
no, not quick as you, but quick. And he rolls that, and then Crank, our boy Crank, he's the guy holding the assault rifle. Oh my God,
Oh no.
I'm a maniac. Okay,
That's not good.
We get cut down before we move.
yeah. Jeez. Okay, unlucky. And then our good boy Fornus, he's got a weak name.
Terrible.
I should have changed it.
Did you make it up?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
No. These were all made without my consent. He rolls.
By the Shadowrun
Oh, that's
copyright.
Yeah, exactly. Copyright Shadowrun. Tops. Thank you, Tops, for letting us use our logo or your logo on our
the
stream.
card
You
company?
guys are the best.
Weird.
Bornus. Okay.
property they
also
bought.
get an 11. Okay, so Gaurav, you
Yes.
have an 18.
Yeah.
Okay, so that means you are the first person to act.
Cool. Does this stun mean anything, Phil?
That's right. So in the time that he was walking over there threatening Jesse, you have come to your senses.
Great. Cool.
And what do? You got, here's the situation in front of you. You have a dwarf standing here,
Okay.
looking down at the RC Cola. This is a dwarf.
Okay.
We have this assault rifle gentleman over here. We'll just call him an assault rifle.
Okay.
He's pointing over there. And Stubby has gone over here.
Thanks, Doobie.
This is
Get close
is
to that
nicer.
baby.
And he's looking.
Let's just
He's got his pistol leveled at you.
just give him the baby. We don't care about babies.
All right.
So let's see. I have some weapons. Is using a drone count as a weapon, or is that?
Where do you have your? Are your drones out in your truck, or are they just following around
I
behind
would
you?
imagine I always have one with me.
Okay, so yeah, you have.
I'm a droneman.
You've got a little mini drone,
Okay.
A
Cool.
pocket drone.
a little pocket drone.
So I have all of these, but I don't know. I would imagine maybe Horizon Flying Mini Eye.
Yes.
I
So yeah. Let me see this real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
There's a
So
lot
yeah,
of
you
drones there.
got so the flying mini eye.
Okay.
That's just like a little handheld. It's got a built-in flashbang and smoke grenade.
Oh, cool.
So you can kind of chuck that and make a distraction. You have a fly spy, which is just like it looks like a bug.
Okay.
So that's used more for recon.
Okay.
You've got this large VTOL, which is the size of a hang glider.
Gotcha.
Probably not on the door with you right now.
Okay, so
you get, yeah, and then the rest of these guys actually have weapons on them. But
I
yeah.
will use the smoke grenade
Okay.
and put it off between these two guys so I can run past them and get some cover.
Cool. Sounds good. Make a.
What will I roll for that?
So you just so that's your simple action is you flip over into AR,
Okay.
which is alternate reality.
Okay.
And so you're able to kind of the drone sort of sparks life.
Okay.
And you just send it out, and there's actually no roll for this.
Okay.
The smoke grenade goes off.
Cool.
And obscures the checkout stand.
Great. So here.
I will remember that. Yeah, you done the smoke?
Yeah.
Cool. Perfect.
I don't know how big it should be, but I just estimated maybe that big.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That looks right.
Also, did the power go out in this joint?
No, the backup generator
Yeah, the
kicked
backup
on.
Generator kicked in.
It flickered.
So that's
but
my
then it came
action.
back
Can I
on.
just run through so I can get cover on this side
Well,
somewhere?
the simple action is taking the drone out, and you get 2 simple actions or 1 complex action.
Okay.
So your simple action was to simple action, pick up, put down a weapon. So that's number 1.
Okay.
And then number 2 is drop object, which is essentially your drone.
Okay,
So,
cool.
so yeah, that's the entirety of your turn. So you were the first one to go for an 18, and you get to go again this action turn.
Oh,
but
cool.
your initiative's now reduced to an 8. So 17. Ben Shribbles
Cool.
as Sledge.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?